hello, kind citizens. It is I, the good brother, with another True Flash, aka News Flash, courtesy of Area 757 TV. And again, this is going to be a serious episode, y'all. Y'all see the good brother got his hair up in a ponytail. So you guys got to get this sauce today. It's serious because I will be giving you the number 2 UFO gatekeeper of 2026, y'all. And this guy is big. I've actually nicknamed this guy the Magic Man. Want to know why? Because apparently he can time travel. Yes, he has the power. This is very real. And this guy, other platforms bigger than mine have been trying to get him up there. Shout out to Jesse Michaels, who I'm going to be using highlights from his show, which is amazing. Covers a lot of things in the UFO community. And Vetted. Shout out to Patrick, who does a lot of great work, because they did previous episodes on this mysterious figure I'm about to bring to my audience today, where if even people in the UFO field don't know about this guy if you're not doing your proper research. And the gatekeeper I'm exposing today, that is number 2 on my list, is none other than this guy, Tim Taylor. And again, we got pictures of him. We got videos and stuff. But again, you won't find one interview on this guy online. He is a true gatekeeper. And again, he has a lot of secrets. But don't listen to my introduction. Again, check out these highlights from these shows from Jesse Michaels and Vetted, where they break down about Tim Taylor. He goes by pseudonyms, Tyler D, which was the name used in Fight Club. But check out their intros. I'm going to show you both of the intros they did on their episode about him. And then we're going to come back to my channel, and make sure you stick around to the end, because I'm going to show you why Tim Taylor is a gatekeeper and why you need to appear before Congress and give us some good testimony, because we need some firsthand witnesses like you, Tim Taylor. So I'll be right back. And again, this is an exclusive episode of Area 757 TV.
In today's episode, I will be covering the most mysterious man in the UFO community, with connections to Chris Bledsoe, Elon Musk, Jacques Vallée, Dr. Gary Nolan, Bob McGuire, Diana Pasulka, Jesse Michaels, the movie The Fight Club, the movie The Adjustment Bureau, NASA, SpaceX, Charles Mantrell, and another mysterious figure named The Hammer. So who is this mysterious man? His name is Tim Taylor.
All right, so you just heard that wonderful introduction from Patrick of The Vetted Show, which is a great UFO show. If you do want good knowledge and research, I would subscribe to that channel for this full interview, this full episode. But now I want to transition over to Jesse Michael, who also has a big UFO platform, and he can't get this guy to come on. That's why I say he ain't coming on my show or none of these shows. You won't find one interview of this guy. So again, that's why we got to get his ass before Congress so you can talk to the American people, because he has firsthand knowledge. Like I said, this guy is a real mystery figure. But listen to Jesse Michaels' intro and how he's trying to get in contact with this guy as well, and I'm gonna be right back.
Who is this Timothy Taylor figure showing up in Bledsoe's life? He's a mysterious rocket scientist who's done mission control for NASA since the 80s. That part is not really disputed, and it's well documented in his autobiography, Launch Fever. At one point, Tim Taylor even had a small YouTube account with videos showing his deep levels of access to NASA facilities. He's also taken people like Bledsoe through Kennedy Space Center. Religious studies professor Diana Pasulka, along with others, have said that he's worked directly with Elon Musk. But where it gets interesting is that he's also popping up in the lives of numerous UFO experiencers, claiming that he's a time traveler and works for an angel. Basically, he exists at the intersection between rigorous, real-world aerospace work and totally insane UFO lore.
Now, you just saw Jesse Michaels breaking down the many talents of Tim Taylor, where experiencers have said he showed up after a UFO experience, other things. He's worked for NASA and things like that, which I'm going to get into because we got some exclusive videos from him, but no interviews. You will not see one interview from this guy. Again, he's a true gatekeeper in the sense. However, I want to get to this next thing because Jesse Michael goes into a little bit more detail about Tim Taylor and why he's so interesting to us in the UFO community, the deep experts that do the proper research. He's a guy all of us want to speak with, but nobody can. So again, this is why we need to get his magical time traveling ass before Congress so he can talk to the American people. Y'all want somebody with firsthand knowledge, right? Y'all tired of, I heard it from a guy who knows a guy. No, you want somebody that's been in the Vatican, right? That has access to the UFO files, right? This is your man. Check this video out, and I'll be right back.
What is he trying to do? Because, just for context for the audience, this is a guy who shows up in Diana Pasulka's life when she's connecting the dots between Catholic concepts of divine interactions with modern ufology, and she shows Diana all sorts of interesting things. They go to the Vatican together. At the Vatican Observatory, they know who Tim Taylor is.
And they let him into the Vatican archives without her presence.
Without
an escort.
Without an escort. He's a guy who's, I guess she claims that he flashed all sorts of interesting, 3-letter credentials, like all of them, as if he was sort of... And then Ryan Bledsoe, Chris Bledsoe's son, says that Tim Taylor was part of, told them that he was part of a secret time travel group in Nassau in the Bahamas, and Townsend Brown was the president of that time travel group. I would think all of this were to be totally insane. I'd write it off completely out of hand, but I know that Townsend Brown spent a lot of time in the Bahamas, and he experimented with gravity, but he was secretly extremely interested in time travel because time and gravity are really coupled in general relativity.
Now, you just heard Jesse Michaels breaking down why Tim Taylor is the most interesting man in the world. And that is so true, y'all. Again, this guy's a rumored time traveler. He has connections to Townsend Brown, that group out of NASA Bahamas, which was known for time traveling technologies through his research. Do that rabbit hole behind Townsend Brown and that group in NASA Bahamas. Oh my goodness, that's a separate rabbit hole within itself. But going back to you, Tim Taylor, because again, you've been said to have firsthand knowledge. You've taken people to crash retrieval sites and retrieved metamaterial. You have access to the Vatican UFO files. They knew who you were. So think about this, y'all, because I'm about to get into some videos from Tim Taylor, courtesy of Vetted. Shout out again, Patrick on Vetted, a great show, because he got some exclusive footage I'm going to share with y'all. So you get to see gatekeepers at this job. This guy's showing badges and stuff, y'all. Looks like he's walking under a UFO, but he did work for NASA. I think it's like a NASA spaceships. But pay attention. I will say this. I know you're not a vampire, because we're actually able to see your reflection in one of these videos and stuff. But check out some exclusive videos and footage of Tim Taylor. He's going in secret government facilities and stuff. This is the only thing that we were able to find online about these guys. So pay attention. And the internet, help us out. We're bringing the gatekeepers to the front. I'll be right back.
Taylor, in the video, you can see him in a reflection in a small mirror as he passes by.
We're supposed to give you a concept here in about another week or two, so I should see what that's going to look like.
And I even found Tim Taylor's YouTube channel, right, which I was able to confirm, and found videos that Tim Taylor had uploaded to YouTube showing, honestly, the kind of access that he had. Here's some examples.
So you just saw some exclusive footage of a gatekeeper. Again, you're not going to find any interviews from him. And if you do go before Congress, Tim, I'm going to give you the same outlet that I gave the other gatekeeper. Say if you get up there, you guys sign these NDAs from the government, get up there and say this.
I want the truth. You can't handle the truth.
And again, if you at least say that, I can respect this somewhat. Maybe this harsh reality of UFO disclosure we are not ready for. Or if you do get up there and talk, I will officially change your title. I'm not even saying you're a bad guy. I've heard good things about you from experiencers and stuff. They're not saying like, you're a bad guy, but you're illuminated. And this final clip I'm about to show you is what makes you a gatekeeper, Tim. And this is what pissed me off. It's something Diana Pasoka said that you said, where you broke down the hierarchy. So I want everybody to pay attention to this video. And this is why Tim Taylor needs his ass before Congress immediately. And I'm going to be right back.
Tyler described a hierarchy of beings.
Part of what he used to say was that there was a hierarchy of beings, and he placed God at the top. He was Christian, and then he placed angels below God, and then he placed beings like off-planet beings. He called them off-planet beings, and then he placed, and this is where it gets really weird to me, factions in the intelligence community, and then normal humans. That was the hierarchy.
Okay.
So did you hear what Diana Pasoka just said when she spoke with Tim Taylor and he broke down the hierarchy as he sees it, coming from a gatekeeper? It's God, then it's off-world beings, as he called it, or non-human intelligence, extraterrestrial aliens, and then it's those in the intelligence community that are knowledgeable about UFOs, gatekeepers, the Illuminati. That's the whole thing of the illuminated ones, those that have knowledge that we don't. So again, and then it's us mortals, the regular humans that don't know nothing. We're too dumb to know the secrets. So that's why it's time for Tim Taylor to get your ass before Congress and tell us, why are you so special? Why do you get to go to the Vatican and, you get access to the UFO files? I appreciate all the whistleblowers that came before, but now it's time. Let's get some people that might not be cooperative. Let's have some back and forth. Let's put these gatekeepers under pressure. And again, I'm willing to change your title. Again, Tim Taylor, say it comes out you are protecting us from the harsh secrets of UFO disclosure. To all you gatekeepers out there, if you come forth, be honest, now is the time. We're moving towards disclosure. I'm willing to change your titles. I'll come and do a new video, and you guys will no longer be gatekeepers. You'll be keepers of secrets. And you're just doing it for the better of mankind. So with that being said, it is time, y'all. And this is another exclusive episode of Area 757 TV. Tim Taylor, get your magical time-traveling ass before Congress and tell us something, buddy. I'll be back with my number one. Stay tuned.